I'll give it to you. Yeah, yeah.
you hit the ball with blue?
Yes, but when there's no blood. Men versus men. One is in the air, the other is on land.
Yeah. The Ghana Armed Forces. Papa, Command no, Ghana Armed Forces were the Army versus the Air Force. Remember? When the mama said, we don't give a care.
Yeah, rifle is crazy. They're the same barracks.
Yeah. Military. Gable, can I go? Gable. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to the Borteyman Sports Complex. And obviously, once you are here with us, and you can see on your screens now, we are coming through with a continuous coverage of the SAC Volleyball Championship live at the Borteyman Grounds. We are at the semi-final stage. In fact, we have had some grueling encounters here today involving the women in the semi-final stage. And we have finally separated the wonderful women from their girls. And tell you what, as it stands now in the women's draw, the final is set for this Sunday. And that will involve the Nigeria Customs female team, who earlier this afternoon defeated their opponents from Ghana, Elwak Wings, by 3-0 to advance to the finals, where they will be meeting their Ghanaian counterparts, the Ghana Airforce female team, who also advanced to the finals, defeating their colleagues from the Ghana Police to get to the finals. So this Sunday for the women's draw is the Nigeria Customs taking on Ghana Airforce. And so time for the men to decide which of them will get to the finals. First up, we have our first game, semi-final game. It is for the men, which involves, interestingly, two teams all based in the same barracks. And when I talk about barracks, you know what time it is. We have got our folks in the Ghana Armed Forces crossing swords among themselves. First up, we have the military who are going to be here. All of them are here. They are all military anyway. So we have the Ghana Air Force team taking on the Ghana Army. This is the game we are about to witness here. Is the Ghana Air Force taking on the Ghana Army. That is our matchup. And it's huge, it's big, and it's massive. My name is Benjamin Yamo Ben Kazi in here with Cornelius Nikpapo Ankara. And we are commentators for the day. Cornelius, what a game we have on our hands.
Yes, this is a repeat of the very first game of the Super Volleyball Championship 2025, where Ghana Air Force edged past Ghana Army 3-0. Will Ghana Army seek to do a comeback and also defeat Ghana Air Force in a very crucial stage of the competition, or will Ghana Air Force thrive over them once again? And we'll look to go through the lineup here with us, and this is how the Ghana Air Force lined up with, from position 1, Kingsley Ekpe.
And we are just about to get underway, and we are underway here with a serve from the Ghana Air Force. And for West will go up, he will leave it, and the first attack comes in, and the first points go in the way of the Ghana Army. You know what time it is? It's a spike time when these two great men meet on the court. Obviously, expect some wonderful action here. So 1-0 for the Ghana Army, who are on the serve. It has been retrieved beautifully by the Air Force, and they're going to attack it now. It has been blocked by Fawaz, and they'll come again now. Again, the block is done, and they win the point there. As always, when you have Fawaz Ishahaku on the line for the block,
yes,
expect him to be so effective because of his height and his very, very long arms. 2-0 for the Ghana Army. We're live on GHOne TV, and a point again there, won beautifully by the Ghana Army side, who already are 10 away. They lead by 3 now. And that was Imoro Al-Hassan getting that point there for the Ghana Army. 3-0 the lead in the first set in the semi-final clash between themselves and the Ghana Air Force. Good serving there from the Army, and that was a brilliant spike there to get themselves back into it there. That came in from Wisdom with a brilliant spike to get the Air Force back in the game. 1-3 they trail.
Benghazi, I tell you, if Wisdom would play a game like he did against the Nigerian Customs side, I think that we may have the Ghana Air Force team winning, because he did so well in their encounter against the Nigerian Customs side. He was amazing playing the opposite role for the Ghana Air Force.
And so 4-1 a lead there for the Ghana Army, who have just got themselves going. Unfortunately for the set that came in from, that's Tete Nicholas. Sorry, that's Imoro rather. Out the ball land for a point there for the Air Force. And Fawaz with that tag, it has been retrieved though by the Air Force. And they'll go again now. Fawaz, it's not him. Attack came in rather from Tawfiq. It has been blocked beautifully. And Barry with a spike, but a block again. Guess who? It's Haku Fawaz with the block. Tell you what, when he is on the block line or the net, he's so tall. And Fawaz now on a serve, retrieved beautifully by the Air Force. The Air Force will attack this one now. The block is effective again. And again will go. Barry with a spike, good one. And the point there for Wisdom rather win the point there for his team. The Air Force, who now trail by 2 points. 3-5. They are on a serve. And guess who's on a serve now for the Air Force? Wisdom Nwose on the serve for the Air Force. Wisdom with a good, unfortunately too much behind that serve. And so he serves out for a point. Easy point there for the Ghana Army.
He should have gone for the power jam service rather than that one. Sure, it would have made much more sense. This one is a free point.
Aminu on the serve for the Ghana Army. Well retrieved. And attack is on from the Air Force. And net
This is an antenna touch. The ball touched the antenna
touch instead.
hence,
Okay.
yes, it's a point against him.
They settled into the work effectively, and so antenna touch, and so the point again for the Army. Good serve coming from Imoro. Whoa. Effective block once again from the Army, and that's Abubakar Tofik. Beautiful block from him to win the point for the Ghana Army, who lead by some 6 points. Sorry, 8-3. So 5-point lead for the Army. That's out ball on the serve from Aminu. Serves out, and so the Ghana Army will pick up the serve. They trail 4-8. And that's a good serve, but retrieved briefly. And
so that's an unfortunate foul there from Daniel Benefo. Rather uncharacteristic of him. That touch there is what we call a double touch. It automatically goes for a foul against you.
And again, the Air Force will serve out. Augustine Jamera unfortunately serves out for the point there for the Ghana Army, who lead 9-5. On the serve for the Ghana Army is Abubakar Tofik. He goes in for a jump serve. And the point going the way of the Air Force. 6-9 as it stands. You're live on GHOne TV, live also on our social media platforms. Live from the Borteyman Sports Complex. This is Super Volleyball Championship. Treating you to some street volleyball action here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. It has been awesome, great tennis or volleyball action, I should say. The Air Force, but now in the area of the Army. And as always, monstrous from Imoro Al-Hassan.
Yes, he's coming in with fire in his to make or state a revenge on the Ghana Air Force.
And that's again brilliantly done by the Ghana Army. They are really running away with this first set. 11-6. Timeout called by the Ghana Air Force.
Exactly, as they've opened the 5-point lead now on the Air Force. Will they maintain the lead as they do? They wish to stage a comeback and a revenge on the Air Force team. And gradually, looks like they are doing that in this first set.
So the Ghana Army leading by 11-6 in the first set here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Emmanuel Obin on the serve now for the Ghana Army, who lead 11-6. In the first game when they met earlier in the competition, the Ghana Air Force won against the Ghana Army. And obviously the Army, I'm sure, have got revenge on their minds. Serve is good, retrieve briefly, and that's a point there.
Beautiful
Brilliant
gameplay there. Wonderful, wonderful play there.
That came in from Bernard Atom with that wonderful attack and the point there for the Air Force.
Marvin, who have come to replace Kingsley Ekpe with that set there, and Benefo. Wow, nice defensive work there by the Ghana Air Force.
Ooh, you can't defend forever though. That was a monstrous spike to win the point again there for the Ghana Army. Memamba.
They are men and they are men. This is a match between men.
Absolutely. Another wonderful attack. The block came in from Fawaz. Unfortunately, the ball is out for a point there for the Ghana Air Force. These men are men who know what they're about. And again, the Ghana Army.
Wow,
Beautiful
monster block there. The block combination between Bernard Atom and Augustine Jamra. And they shut down Alassane Imoro.
That was brilliant from the two of them. And unfortunately, Tete Nicholas serves into the net for the Ghana Army. So it's a 4-point lead there for the Ghana Army. On the serve for the Army now is Imoro Al Hassan for the Ghana Army. That's a powerful serve. It has been retrieved though by the, and that's a dink. And a powerful spike again from Yakubu. That was sweet on his southpaw.
Exactly. And like I've said all the time, for the opposite player's role, your role is primarily for attacking, and hence any ball at all must be attacked strongly, and in there he showed that he will not leave any ball unturned.
Amazing stuff we are witnessing here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. It's 10-14. Ghana Air Force with a serve. And the attack again comes in from Imoro. Al-Hassan Imoro. Aminu Yakubu with that spike and the win and the point there for the Army. On the service is Haku Fawaz. Retrieved by Atom, and attack comes in beautifully. Wisdom to the good for the Ghana Air Force.
He also the southpaw player for the Air Force team. So on court are two southpaw players, one for each team, and they are all playing the opposite role. Wonderful positioning for them.
Wisdom on a serve now for the Air Force. And sweet attack coming in from Abubakar Tawfiq. A cross-court attack to win that point beautifully for the Ghana Army. That was sweet with so much power behind that attack.
That is a dream angle for an outside hitter, popularly called diagonal.
Unfortunately, Aminu serves out for an easy point there for the Air Force. 12-16. Good serve retrieved by the, and that is out. That came in from Tawfiq. Unfortunately though, is out.
That is that he has established the middle place so well that the Ghana Air Force team would have to respect the middle play there from the Ghana Army.
Back on the court again now on the serve is the Ghana Air Force. And that's a good serve, retrieved though. And that is a sweet attack from Obing Emmanuel for the Army. Picked a spot with a wonderful power tip, and so a point there for the Army. 17-13. On the serve now is Tawfiq. Beautifully recovered then. So the attack comes in again. Brilliant from Tete Nicholas for the Air Force. Looks so unassuming. Look at him, so unassuming, but so much power.
Best outside hitters in the league. An incredible player.
So the Ghana Air Force again on the serve now. John Arthur recovered and received as well. And the attack comes in from Al Hassan. It will stop. The attack has been blocked effectively by the Air Force. And there he goes again now. And unfortunately, the block from the Army was good. 18-14 for the Ghana Army. Fawaz is back and as always goes straight to the net.
Yes, that's because he was temporarily substituted by the libero, particularly because of his lack of defense at the backcourt and his role as a middle blocker. It's a very, very key and tiring role. So you would like to be rested temporarily and then come in again. But if a middle blocker can play good defense and has good pass, well, the team may decide that there's no need to take them out. Just like you see from the Airforce side that you see playing that role for the Airforce team. Rather unfortunate for them. Marvin could not cross that ball.
So it's 19-15 for the Ghana Army in the first set here. Who gets a place in the finals is what it is we are witnessing here at the Borteyman grounds. That's a good serve. And a good point there won by the Ghana Army. Imoro to the good for the Army.
Running away with this set now. 5 points ahead.
Can they continue with their wonderful onslaught? And that's a point again for the Ghana Army. So 21-15. They are just some 4 points short of winning this particular set, and timeout has been called by the Airforce.
And at the first time, the timeout was called by Mando and his people from the Ghana Army side. They were in a 3-point lead, and now the lead has rather extended to 6, and hence again the use of the timeout as a tool to urge your team on, to keep them relaxed, and to also re-energize them.
Timeout just about over now, and so the game will restart. As it stands now is Ghana Army 21, Ghana Airforce 15 in the first set. Live at the Borteyman Sports Complex. This is the SAC Volleyball Championship. Feel the spike. With support from Kratos SC, Japan Motors, Pella, Mineral Water, Red Bull, NASCO, Soccer Bet, the Millbox, KD Graphics, with support from the Sports Ministry, the NSA, are of course all part of this, and of course EIB Network, our media partners. That's a wonderful attack there. Sweet point won by the Airforce. The passing was sweet.
Yes, and all caused by that expect float service there from Daniel Benefo. It's not easy to pass a perfect float serve. It causes a lot of problems.
Beautiful serve in there from Tete Nicolas. The attack is good. Ding dong affair. But therefore, again, we'll go into another attack. And unfortunately, the spike goes long. He got it entirely wrong. And so he was hoping for a brush out.
Yes, that is it. Where you know that could come at your mercy should the block go up high enough. But on that end there, it was not to be.
That was very strong. A yellow card has been issued. So the officials in a tete-a-tete. The attack is on again. The block came in, but of course the point won by the Ghana Army. 23-17.
The Ghana Army are more likely to win this set.
Fawaz with a serve there. The attack again will come from the Army. The Army does their work effectively to block it. And unfortunately lands out. That was a super spike there from Imoro, but out ball. And so 18-23 for the Ghana Army.
Exactly. And that is one of the formations or the attacks that has been mastered by all teams now. The pipe attack, giving your outside hitter who is at the backcourt a space or a high ball through the middle or zone 6 there, and it comes in very strong.
Looks like Emmanuel Obeng is down for the Ghana Army side. He needs some treatment. So the medics are there. His footwear has been taken off. Working on some of the, I think at the toenail or something. The toe, sorry. They're working on the toe.
Yes. I saw a quote earlier this week that if volleyball were easy, then it was supposed to be called football. But again, volleyball is not as easy as it looks. It is a very technical and tactical game, a game for intelligent men and women. I don't say this to the dismay of anyone though, but as a volleyball player myself, I know what goes into playing the game of volleyball.
Well, I reserve my comments. I cannot talk about me being, in fact, I'm a retired player, so I can't talk much about it.
Happy retirement.
I have retired from the sport. So we are about to restart. The Ghana Army on the serve, 7 for the set. Set point now for the Ghana Army. And it has been retrieved by the Air Force. The setter is on. Attack is on from the Army. That's sweet. And that's it for the first set.
Exactly. That is how you want to make a statement. Ending the first set. Now all attackers are in blazing. They've all had the feel of the ball. And they are in for a game. 25-18 it ended in the first set.
And that's for the Ghana Army defeating the Ghana Air Force 25-18 in the first set. So the first set going the way of the Ghana Army. Can the Air Force get back into this game in the next set? We'll find out very, very soon when the game again restarts for the second set. But as it stands now, the Ghana Army just won the first set over the Ghana Air Force. And so the men slugging things out here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Live on our social media handles. Our coverage of the SAC Volleyball Championship at the Borteyman Sports Complex, where it has been exciting and sweet. After these two men, or these two sides are done, we are going to have the Ghana Police Service take on the Ghana Prison Service in our next semi-final game, which will be again full of thrills at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Ghana Police against Ghana Prison Service. Prisons versus police. Air Force against the Army. A service, men and women making us proud at this championship.
You can as well say that it's a match between the air and the land. The armor car and the fighter jet.
Absolutely. You have got the artillery or whatever it is. Artillery, sorry. Or arsenals or whatever it is you can call it, that the men in the army use for war on land against the jet fighters and all of that others that are used by the Air Force in the air. We are back on the court now. Game restarts. Second set about to start here. Still, it's Ghana Air Force against the Ghana Army.
In the setter's position, this setup they used yesterday as they overpowered the Nigerian custom side.
Let's see if they can force a comeback here. It is now 2-1 for the Ghana Air Force in this set. On the serve now is the Ghana Air Force. Retrieve beautifully. The attack will come in. It has been, unfortunately, could not be retrieved, and so the point going the way of the Ghana Army. The Ghana Army win this point with some ease. It has been blocked very well by Al Hassan, and Aminu moves in with that wonderful spike to win the point for the Army, and he celebrates with a sue. On the serve for the Army now is Tawfiq Obakar. Tawfiq goes in. That's a brilliant serve. And the attack comes in. The block is effective from the Ghana Army. And that's a good one. Being with a good set, and a spike comes in, but it's been blocked again. And that's out.
Jumbu on that turn there did not get the angle. Hence the ball went out. And they now trail by a point.
Trailing the Ghana Army by a point. So Ghana Army 5, the Air Force 4. So the Ghana Air Force are on the serve now. They are up, or I must say they are down or trailed by some 1 point. It's 5-6 for the Ghana Army. A wonderful serve there for the Army, and the attack was sweet, but block is effective.
Recovered.
And
Nicolas
the attack
Pepe.
is sweet from Nicolas. Al Hassan Imoro again to the rescue to the Army. That was a brilliant attack there from Al Hassan.
Yes, and he finds the space between the block. And that is what you want to do as an outside attack. Always attentive and ready to attack the ball should your team need you to do same. And that time there he found the wonderful space there.
The serve again from Obing Emmanuel was too strong, and so lets his team down. He apologizes. You're live on GHOne TV, live on our social media handles. This is our coverage of the SAC Volleyball Championship. Good serve by the Ghana Army, and of course Yakubu. So much power on the spike, but it was well blocked. Unfortunately for the Air Force, Wisdom's spike is out. And so a point there for the Ghana Army, who lead now by 2 points, 8-6. He flies so well into the skies, even though he is not with the Air Force. Look at that serve. So much power. And an easy point there for the Army.
And that is what you want to do when you get to the service line. Serve powerfully, and with that one it may lead to your opponent getting an out of system play, which you may be able to use.
Unfortunately, that is out.
Yes, and that's one of the disadvantages. It's either it's in the net or it's out. But once you get it right, it's a very, very powerful tool.
You're live with our coverage at the Borteyman complex of the SAC Volleyball Championship. And that's a wonderful dink. Brilliant point won there by the Ghana Army. For the Ghana Army, The Ghana Army have got revenge clearly on their minds. They lost in the opening encounter in this championship to the Ghana Air Force by 3 straight sets. And they have revenge clearly written in their minds. So game about to restart. So we are ready to get things going again. It is the Ghana Army on the serve through Ishaku Fawaz. They lead 12-8. The Air Force will attack. And that's been retrieved beautifully by Hassan. The attack is sweet and they win that point from Taufik's spike. That was brilliant from Taufik.
Yes, brilliantly done there also by Emmanuel Obeng with that quick set out. And like I've said, as an outside hitter, you should always make yourself available to your team for an optional play.
And the Air Force will pick the point up. They trail by 4, 9-13. The Ghana Air Force picking the point. The plan clearly from Taufik was to dink the ball, but it was well read by the blockers. And then he goes in with a super spike to redeem himself. That's Taufik Obaka of the Ghana Army. On the serve now for the Army is Aminu Yakubu. Aminu on the serve now for the Ghana Army. Southpaw. Jump serve is sweet. And the attack will come in. The point awarded. The point to the Ghana Air Force. It's now at a 3-point lead. Unfortunately, it serves out. So the 4-point lead is restored. For the Ghana Army, 15-11.
Exactly, and they are 10 points away from the set point. But again, a lead in volleyball could be wiped out entirely if your opponent gets a good service run and makes some defensive plays. Oh, rather unfortunate for Taufik as he violated the service line there.
Stepped on it?
Yes, you cannot step on the service line. You can jump beyond the line. That is fine. You can toss the ball as high as you want, jump beyond the line and play. That is fine.
That's the interesting rules you must know about volleyball. Net violation, and so the Ghana Army picked a point. 16-12, a 4-point lead. For the Ghana Army. And the point awarded to the Ghana Air Force. They are doing very well.
Yes. This is the creme de la creme of volleyball in Ghana. And Ghana Air Force reduce the deficit to 2 points. Jumbo. Jumbo retrieves the ball again. Fawaz. Beautiful selection play there from Lampard as he goes to Fawaz through the middle.
His name is Lampard.
Yes, that is his other name.
Okay.
Well-known name in the Ghana volleyball circles.
Okay. Perhaps he was a good footballer as well.
That I don't know.
All right, so back on the serve. And that's a poor serve coming in from Benefo Daniel. Serves out for the point there for the Ghana Air Force.
It's very tricky as well as it nears the line and nears the feet of the player.
There's something about him and his serve. He runs around in some circles before he serves. I will be asking you about that very soon. But let's go on. Benefo with a set and the point is gained beautifully there by Hassan Imoro with that wonderful spike.
Yes, that's a nice find by the side of Emmanuel Johnson's block. Alassane Imoro goes to the service line. That is so unfortunate. That's uncharacteristic of him, particularly getting that angle. The scoreline is now 16-18. And unfortunately, Bernard Atom also serves out. Folks at home, volleyball isn't as easy. It needs and requires you to be very calculative and very technical and tactical, even in your service, as you may get it all wrong with your service. These are very experienced players, and yet they still serve into the net and out. Fawaz goes to the line to serve now. Wow, brilliantly done there by Benjamin Mensah, who has come in to replace Wisdom.
He's a Benjamin Mensah, right?
Yes.
The Benjamins are good for that, you know.
Wow, that's unfortunate. A miscue there by Aminu, and immediately Coach Rashid and Coach Mando signals for a timeout as they seek to maintain their 2-point lead. We are here live at the Borteyman Sports Complex, and this is the SAC Super Volleyball Championship 2025 with SAC Company Limited and SAC Energy as our title sponsors. We are ably partnered by the EIB Network. This is the 2025 edition of the Super Volleyball Championship. The match currently ongoing is between the Ghana Air Force and the Ghana Army, with Army leading by a set. This is the second set. 18-20, Army leads.
And that's a good defensive work by the Ghana Air Force. The Army will go again now. Beautiful spike there from Imoro, wins the point there for the Ghana Army. The Ghana Army determined to hold on to their lead. They lead now by 3 points over the Ghana Air Force. 21-18. And on the serve now for the Army is Yakubu Aminu, a southpaw.
Yes.
Brilliant serve.
And that service there causes an overpass.
The Air Force attack now. And then there it is. The block is effective as always from the Air Force.
Very, very effective. And by that, they may come back.
That is Benjamin Mensah with that block.
I like that you stress on Benjamin.
Yes, Benjamin Mensah. So Benjamin Mensah on a serve now for the Air Force. 21, sorry. And the attack again. A block comes in, but unfortunately it is out. And the Ghana Army with that point. 22-19. 3-point lead for the Ghana Army. They are cruising towards the set. They need 3 more to win this particular set.
Yes.
The serve is good. It's retrieved though. The attack blocked by outs for a point there for the Ghana Air Force.
John Boo there goes to the middle and powers his way through.
You're live on GHOne TV. This is SAC Volleyball Championship at the Borteyman Sports Complex here in Ghana. Brilliant serve there. Attack will come in. Immortal with a spike.
Beautiful spike, and against the 3-man block of the Air Force, and he finds his way through.
Absolutely. 23-20 for the Ghana Army. And the Air Force will attack, and that's a good one. Retrieved beautifully though. Immortal unfortunately will miss that. That should have been easier than anything else for Immortal. But he completely missed that.
Yes.
21-23. The Air Force on the serve, and it's John Bull Atta. Whoa. That was sweet from Benefo Daniel.
Yes, that's one of the weapons of a setter. To jump as high as possible and fake as though he was going to serve, he was going to set, and then just dump it into the opponent's block there.
And that's it, set for the Army. They have gotten this one in the bag. They lead by 2-0 against the Ghana Air Force in the semi-final game here. Brilliantly done by the Ghana Army. Revenge clearly on their minds. 2-0 they lead.
This exactly like you said, it's looking like revenge. And interestingly so, they have not come to play at all, as they intend to do what Ghana Air Force did to them in the very first match of the Super Volleyball Championship. We have an interesting match here on our hand. 2-0 is the scoreline to the Ghana Army team. Incredible volleyball play here.
Fantastic action we are witnessing here. This year's championship has been nothing short of enthralling volleyball action. Wonderful exhibition of artistry in volleyball at the Borteyman Sports Complex. It has simply been awesome. A friend of mine will say majestico. It has just been super sweet at the Borteyman Sports Complex, and semi-final stage we are now for the men. And the first game currently on. We are headed to the third set. The Ghana Army have won both 2 sets against the Ghana Air Force. When they are done, it will be the turn of the Ghana Police men against the Ghana Prison Service men. So reformers of the Ghana prisons, will take on the Ghana Police in the semi-final encounter for a spot or place in the finals on Sunday. For the women's draw, we know our two wonderful teams that have made it to the finals for the women's draw. It is indeed the Ghana Air Force, the women I mean, who are in the finals, and they will play against the Ghana, well, not Ghana, Nigeria Customs, who earlier on won against the LWAC Wings here at the Borteyman ground. So on Sunday, in the finals for the women, will be the Nigeria Customs versus the Ghana Air Force. That's for the women. For the men, we are waiting for our two finalists that will make it into the finals for or on Sunday. Currently, as it stands now in an ongoing game, the Ghana Army leading by 2 sets against the Ghana Air Force. We are live at the Borteyman Sports Complex, where we are witnessing the SAC Super Volleyball Championship, organized by Kratos SC, with support coming in from their sponsors, the Mailbox, Soccer Bet, JD Graphics, Pella Mineral Water, Red Bull, Nasco Electronics, Japan Motors, Tata Cement, of course, EIB Network are the media partners. And with EIB Network, you can trust us to have a help or have you on board, because we are a family of wonderful people. You can listen to us nationwide. In Accra, we have GHOne TV, GHOne TV, Star FM, Kasapa FM, all in Accra. In Kumasi, we have Ultimate FM, and also Ebusia FM, all in Kumasi. Ultimate is 106.9 FM. Ebusia is 96.5 FM in Kumasi. In Takoradi, we have Empire FM, Empire 102.7 FM in Takoradi. And also in Koko, in the Eastern region, we have GHOne 96.9 FM. We are active online at starfm.com.gh, and on social media we are active. All handles, whether YouTube, Facebook, X, TikTok, whatever it is, just look out for any of our handles. GHOne TV, Star FM. Don't forget, on the 6th of December we are working as well. The Star Corporate Walk is on the 6th of December. Join us. Let's walk together for fitness. So if you're listening to us, join us on the 6th of December at 6 a.m. for the Star FM Corporate Walk.
Wow. Incredible game of volleyball we are experiencing here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. The third set between Ghana Army and Ghana Air Force about to begin, and Ghana Army is in a 2-0 lead. What will be the final say here? Will it be this set, or will Ghana Air Force come back to win the set and the match?
A friend of mine will say, Q Sara Sara, what will be will be. And that's a good point there straight away for the Ghana Army. Al Hassan Imoro picks the first point in the set for the Ghana Army. You Sarah, what will be, will be. A serve there for Daniel Benefo rather. And retrieved beautifully. Imoro with a big bunch. Spike retrieved though, but the block is great from Aminu Yakubu there for the Ghana Army. They up 2-0. They seem to have the impetus on their side.
Yes, they've started all the sets with such a lead very early.
The Ghana Air Force though will win 1 point back. 1-2 they trail. On the serve for the Air Force is Nicholas Ete. Nick on the serve for the Air Force. Good one from him. The attack will come in. Imoro. And the Air
free
Force
ball
will-
for the Air Force. Nicolas Tete goes in for the tip.
Aminu again. That was a power spike. You heard it, Kwanyai. Seikutu. Wonderful serve there from Aminu Al Hassan. That's a brilliant oh, the libero.
Yes, their work is so difficult that, well, I have asked and done a survey among volleyball players, and some of them are saying that the libero's role is rather the easiest. I know why they say that though.
The live action ongoing. That's a wonderful spike, blocked beautifully by the F Army. And that's a wonderful one in ball. Benjamin Mensah wins the point there for the Ghana Air Force. So the lead is gone. It's now 3-3. 3-3. Good serve there. And Fawaz unfortunately could not get the ball in and out. He has gone for a point for the Ghana Air Force. 4-3 for the Air Force in this set. The libero goes in, and with that good one, the attack has been effectively blocked by John Bull. Read it so beautifully and countered the attack that came in from the Ghana Army. Good serve, and the attack will come in from Imoro. That's good. Very, very good attack there from Taufik to win that point for the Army. Fawaz Ishaku on the serve now for the Ghana Army. So tall, doesn't jump much. Good ball, and that's a brilliant point there by John Boo.
And he smiles.
For the Ghana Air Force, the smiles are back on the faces of the Ghana Air Force men. They lead now by 6-4 over the Army in the third set. Benjamin San with that serve. And that's a power spike. Boom!
Here comes the boom indeed. As Alassane Imoro flew through the pipe and gets the angle.
That was sweet from Al Hassan. Amin on a serve now for the Ghana Army. Unfortunately, serves out from his trademark. So the Ghana Air Force now on the serve. That's a good one from Augustine Jamara. Beautiful dink from Al Hassan, but it's been saved. And the spike comes in beautifully from Obin Emmanuel. That was a good ball. That was a good ball.
Benghazi, I have said that in a game of volleyball, you may want to put your affiliation to truth aside, as you would like every call to go in your favor.
You're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on GHOne TV. It is 6-7 for the Ghana Air Force in the third set. Yellow card
yes,
has been flashed.
yes.
The coach of
And
the
that
Ghana
was
Air Force.
because of his conduct to the sideline referee there. And again, that's a warning to him. Again, if a red card were to be given, Army would have been awarded a point.
Beautiful rally and into the net, and a good point there for the Ghana Army. Seven. On the serve now is Tofik for the Ghana Army. Tofik with a good serve, retrieved though by Jamara, and that's a good one. It's a big boom from Al Hassan to win that point for the Ghana Army. The armed forces battling here. Air Force against Army. Army leads Tetset now by 8-7. That's a good one again from Tofik. And Tete with a good spike, but blocked victory by the team from the Army. And that's a good serve. And of course, the beautiful block there from John Bull
Jonathan.
For the Air Force.
His nickname is actually Dr. Bull.
Dr. Bull.
Yes.
Okay.
We like to use Bull a lot when he's on court.
On the serve again is Dr. John Bull. That's a monstrous spike. And the point going the way of the Ghana Army, who now lead 9-8. On the serve for the Army, Obing Emmanuel, good one. Benjamin Mensah.
Yes.
With that
Watch
point
out for him. He's a very, very good player. Very, very powerful player.
It's 9-9 between the Air Force and the Army. Unfortunately for Aminu, his spike is out. He was calling for a brush out, but he won't get it. It is a pointer for the Ghana Army, who now lead 10-9 in the third set.
Volleyball for Nkanokre.
The set is good. Brilliant recovery by John Boo. And there again they go. Benjamin Mensah will win it again for the Ghana Air Force.
I tell you what, on a good day, it is very difficult to block Benjamin Mensah, and he's having one of those days here.
And Aminu returns a favor with a big spike to win this for the Ghana Army. They trailed though 10-11 against the Air Force.
Wow! Again, Bernard Atom comes in.
Atom! It's on the serve for Air Force. Tete, Nicholas. Good one from him. And it hasn't blocked though by, and again, beautifully done by Imoro for the Ghana Army. 12-12 at this stage. Well, 11-12 rather for the Air Force. Good point. There is a recovery by the Air Force. Now the Army will attack. And the block is sweet. Taufik's spike was well blocked.
Yes.
By the Air Force. You can't beat them in the air.
This is a game of men, and
Aminu wins the point there for the Ghana Army. I haven't seen so much of my man, Isaac Fawez.
yes, his role is such that as he jumps, if there is no blocker on him and the ball is set to him, he would easily make a point. So he kind of confuses the middle blockers of the other team, and that is what he can do.
Brilliant retrieve there from Imoro. He's so good to watch.
This is volleyball.
He retrieved the ball initially.
Yes.
The set came in from Benefo, and he was there to kill it off for the Army. 13-13. The Air Force will attack now. It has again been stopped. The Air Force. The block is effective. Benjamin Mensah. And he wins it. For the Air Force. His name noted down well. Benjamin Mensah. He's all about the Benjamins. You're live with our coverage of the SAC Super Volleyball Championship. Live at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Semi-final stage now is the Ghana Army, who lead 2-0 against the Ghana Air Force. We entered set. And the Ghana Army will attack. Unfortunately, though, the ball is out, and so a 2-point lead now for the Ghana Air Force in this third set. Timeout called by the Ghana Army.
Incredible game of volleyball we are experiencing here in the third set of this first semi-final encounter between Ghana Army and Ghana Air Force. Ghana Air Force lead by 2 points, and what a game this is developing into. It's either Ghana Air Force stages a comeback or Ghana Army closes this one down. Tough game we have on our hands. Can see the coaches there, Coach Sylvanos Goka having to whisper a thing or two in the ears of the sideline coach there. And Thomas Ofori comes in for Augustine Jamra. Another wonderful volleyball player. Young and promising talent.
So it is now a 2-point lead for the Air Force. But on the serve now is Ghana Army, 14-16. Well received there by the Ghana Air Force. The name again is what?
Benjamin Mensah.
Repeat yourself. What's the name again?
Benjamin Mensah.
Thank you very much.
He's popularly known in the volleyball circles as Ben Bello. Incredible.
Winter is in the building. And the attack again comes in from Tofik for the Ghana Army. The attacks keep on coming. They keep on coming. 15-17. Tofik on a serve for the Army. And that's a poor one. Nicholas together with Jambu.
Very uncharacteristic of him, and again showing you the damage that the float service, a perfect float service, can cause. It wins the confidence of experienced players.
And they go again now with the Air Force. The block is effective from the Army. Air Force again will come through Nicholas, and that's a good point there. He's won a good point there for his team, the Air Force.
Exactly. Makes up for that ace service on him there.
18-16. John Boo on a serve now for the Air Force. And as always, Imoro will fly into the skies and land a big spike to win this point there for the Ghana Army.
A very dependable outside hitter.
And we are back in action now, 17-18. It's an out. We are level at this crucial stage, and timeout has been called by the Air Force team. 18-18 in a third set.
A crucial moment in the game. What a match we have on our hands. And sometimes it takes you losing 2 sets to come back to your volleyball senses and then marshal all your forces and master all courage to stage a comeback.
Timeout over. Timeout is over, so 18-18 in a third set. Being on a serve for the Ghana Army. Recovered beautifully, and Benjamin Mensah will win the point for the Ghana Air Force. The serve is on for the Ghana Air Force. Al-Hassan. Al-Hassan Imoro also wins it for the Army. Nicholas Tete rather.
It's down there.
He's down on the turf. He's holding his face. Is he dizzy or the ball went into his face?
Yes, probably. And the medical team there attending to him.
I think he's a bit dizzy.
Yes, he has signaled to be
Into
substituted.
his face, and so
Yes.
he clearly is a bit dazed. And so and so Tete Ni Doji is in to replace Nicolas Tete. 19-19 game to restart. Benefo on the serve for the Army. The attack is on from Bennett again, and Benjamin Tete once again win the point for the Air Force. So 2019, the Air Force are holding on. They really are fighting and not giving up on this set. But the Ghana Army have other ideas for sure. That's a brilliant one again from Imoro. Imoro is having a wonderful day here. 20-20, third set. If you make a mistake at this stage, that could be it for your team.
Yes, it will be very costly.
Unfortunately for the Air Force, Thomas Ofori, who has come on. So it's 21-20 for the Army. On the serve is Imoro Al-Hassan. Good serve. Receiver came by John Bull. Mensah Benjamin will win it.
Beautiful, beautiful play there by Benjamin Mensah. This is one of the weapons of an outside hitter or an opposite attacker at zone 4 or 2, where you find the palms of your blockers and hit the ball so hard so as for that ball to go out of bounds. Wow, Benjamin Mensah, right on cue. I told you that when he has a good day, he is a very, very good player. And you can see there, putting the Air Force team a point ahead.
Imoro Al-Hassan. Imoro Al-Hassan is the man. He is the man for the Ghana Army. He flies like nobody's business. 22-22. This is a battle for the gods. The Ghana Army, the Ghana Air Force. This is a battle indeed. And Fawaz is going out. Mohamed Barry is in for the Ghana Army. And he is the man going for the serve. Mohamed Barry. Benjamin, but the block has been good, and that's it for Tofik. Tofik wins it for the Ghana Army. 23-22 in the third set. Timeout called by the Ghana Air Force team.
A very interesting game and a very interesting development here, as Ghana Army are looking to stage a sweet, sweet revenge against the Ghana Air Force. In the very first match of this competition, they lost to Ghana Air Force by 3-0. And in the current set, the third set, they are up by 1 point, 23-22. What a game we have on our hands here. Air Force is not letting go, and Army is pressing hard.
Absolutely. 23-22 is the current score in the third set. If the Army pick this, that will be it. If the Air Force want to stay in it, they must win this set. Mohamed Barry on the serve. It's a good one. Retrieved beautifully by the Air Force. Benjamin Mensah wins it there for the Ghana Air Force. So it's all level at this stage, 23-23. And Benjamin Mensah now on the serve for the Ghana Air Force.
Yes.
Good serve, retrieved by the libero. Benefo will set up Imoro. He has him blocked though, but they will go again now. Aminu with a good smash or spike. The block takes the ball out there for set and match point for the Ghana Army. And John Boo will come in quickly to try and save the Air Force. Match point for the Ghana Army. Aminu Yakubu on the serve. Southpaw. Good one. Retrieve there though. And attack is
wow,
sweet.
Thomas Ofori. I told you, watch out for this chap.
Tommy to the rescue of the Ghana Air Force. And he's on a serve now for the Air Force. 24-24. It's a good one. The attack is on, Tofik, and
stop block there by John Boo. And see his celebration there. Boo! Wow. Incredible volleyball by the Ghana Air Force team, and they lead by a point now. And Coach Rashid signals for a timeout for Ghana Army. What a game we have on our hands. Interesting game.
Tight game we have on our hands now. It's a set point currently for the Ghana Air Force. And the timeout is over. Will the Air Force be picking this particular game? If they do, we'll continue to the fourth set.
Thomas Ofori at the line. His service though was very, very technical and tactical, as he was aiming to serve the front court of the Army again. Wow! Benjamin Mensah, your namesake there. Incredible. Here we go again. Ghana Air Force will not go down without a fight. And they've won the third set, 26-24.
That was very, very tight. And a win there for the Ghana Air Force. So we are continuing, because indeed the men are crossing swords. And these men intend to go the long haul. So we are moving to the fourth set. Currently 2-1 for the Ghana Army. The Air Force are on a fight back. So the coaches are having a word or two with their players before the fourth set starts. But it's been enthralling, it's been exciting for sure. Semi-final clash between the two men, the Air Force and the Army. So you can imagine how tight this is. Very, very tight encounter here at the Borteyman Sports Complex in Ghana, Accra. Wherever you're watching us from, wherever it is around the globe you're watching us from, in the US, I'm told a few friends are watching us, also in Canada as well, at St. John's. Is it? Yes. A few friends who are watching us there in St. John's in Canada. You are with us from the Borteyman Sports Complex.
Shout out to Jason. Jason. My very own Jason Ampoma of the Elwak Wings team. Watching us live from St. John's in Canada.
Well, I just got a wind of a name, the nickname of my co-commentator here. His name actually is Cornelius Nikpapo Ankra, but he has a hidden name. Ni what? Hidden name. I can't say it on air. Anyway, we are on recess, awaiting the fourth set for this encounter here between the Ghana Army and the Ghana Air Force. And the fans who are here have been enjoying some good action here at the Borteyman grounds. Today actually is day 6, right, of the championship. It all began on Sunday. We've been on from Sunday till now. It has been a very exciting championship for sure.
I see in the chat that Abude has also messaged. He's watching live from Cote d'Ivoire. Incredible game of volleyball here. Perhaps in the subsequent Super Volleyball Championships, we may come for the champions of the Cote d'Ivoire League. Priska and Priscilla should be careful in chat as but what a game we have on our hands here. We are back in the fourth set and it's going to be an incredible game of volleyball as Airforce are looking to stage a comeback to win the match, and Ghana Army wanting to press on. Doji, he has come in to replace the temporary injured Nicolas Tete. Marvin at the service line now for Airforce. Wow. Doji gets the brush out and Ghana Airforce open a 2-point lead early in this set, and he signals with his finger, bring those hands, bring them. Oh, that's unfortunate for Marvin as he serves into the net. At this juncture in the game, it is to the team that has the stamina to be able to stand a 5-set game or a 4-set game. And right there and there, Fewas blocks Bernard Atom. I have in chat also somebody watching from Uganda. You're all welcome to the Super Volleyball Championship 2025. Wow, beautiful game there, and a nice play by Lampard, the setter for Ghana Army, as he sets up Alassane Imoro on the pipe. Here we go again, a free ball, and that is unfortunate for Lampard. The ball slips through his fingers. And again, the sweat on the bodies of these attackers and the receivers have wet the ball, so his contact was not as solid. And so that's very, very unfortunate for a setter. Doji serves into the net. Here we go, Fewas. Nicely done by Doji. Beautiful block there, very disciplined block by Emmanuel Obege. He gets one. That is unfortunate for Benjamin Mensah as he goes long. And now Army have extended a 3-point lead. Beautiful play there. Nicely done by Marvin, repeating Benjamin Mensah. And I tell you what, this kinds of play reaffirms the attackers' confidence. Wow, Thomas blocks out Aminu as he was going for the angle shot there. He thought he was late for the block, but he came up and blocked that ball. Intelligent play for Thomas. 5-6 is the scoreline. Wow, Benjamin Mensah is putting up a show here. Doing the most for the Airforce team. I tell you, he has been very, very reliable since coming on for Wisdom in the first set. That's unfortunate for Jumbu. We were all expecting him to rather set it to the hot hand. Benjamin Mensah there. Wow, Thomas Ofori makes soft work of Daniel Benefo's block. That's unfortunate as they sought to recover the ball there. And Doji Wow, that's rather uncharacteristic of him. This is his second miss. and he may seek to make amends as Ghana Army opens a 2-point lead. Apreku is watching us from Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital in Mampong. Please take off our patients for us. There we go again. Alasa Nimoro. Again, Alasa Nimoro, the hot hand for the Ghana Army team, continues to put up a show. All this is set up by the powerful jump service by Tofik, as it puts the Airforce team in an out-of-system position, and it may lead to a free ball, as you saw there. They now open a 4-point lead with a score 11-7. John Wyclef says I should mention his name. Your name has numbers. I'm not sure that's what you write on your official card. Well, we are back, and then Tofik is back to the service line. That is unfortunate for Emmanuel Obing, the miscommunication between him and Daniel Benefo there. Nana Kosia Jemfi, thank you very much. So, Staff Sergeant John Wyclef, Ghana Army, right? Yeah, your name has been duly mentioned, and your rank also respected and saluted. Thank you for watching and joining us. Wow, we continue as Doji makes soft work of the 3-man block of the Army block there. Hey. I hear you, Alberta. It's been a while. Here we go again with the 4-point lead for Ghana Army. And a brilliant dink by Alasa Nimoro as he gets one past the Airforce block.
Alasa Nimoro clearly taking us through a wonderful exhibition. The Ghana Army leading here by some 4 points now. But the Air Force will not lie low. They will fight back and not give up. And so on the serve now for the Ghana Air Force. They are on a fight back. They are down though 1-2 against the Army with their sets and currently down by 10-14 in this fourth set. And that again, Imoro with a big spike to win that point there for the Ghana Army. It's a 5-point lead now.
What a match we have on our hands.
Imoro on the serve now. And unfortunately for Imoro, he serves into the net. Boo, Aminu jumps in with a big spike.
16-11.
It's a 5-point lead.
Yes. I have here in chat Ram Sharaz. Please forgive me if I can't mention him. Let me just say Ram. He's watching from Nepal. You are welcome.
All those of you watching us on our YouTube, welcome and thank you for enjoying some volleyball action from Ghana. And the Ghana Army, I think, was good, but we recovered by the Air Force. And they'll come again now. Aminu. It's just amazing how the Ghana Army team come with so many variety on attacking front. You see that Aminu is flying from the right, Imoro flying from the left, Tofik flying from the other side. So they'll come at you from all angles.
Exactly. And that's what makes volleyball very exciting. You have a lot of attacking options, and if your players are very good and you the setter know who they are, put them in system with a good ball, they may make a very, very nice play, just like you saw there from Aminu.
Aminu with a wonderful jump serve, and Benjamin Mensah will win this point though for the Ghana Air Force, trailing by 4, 13-17 to the Ghana Army. Ben Mensah on a serve, retrieved by the libero, and that's brilliantly done between Benefo and Obing to win that point there for the Ghana Army. 5-point lead restored.
Matthias is watching us from Teman. Matthias, you're welcome. Then there's Helena also watching from Navrongo. Interesting.
Tell us where you're watching us from. If you're watching us on social media, let us know where you're watching us from. Beautiful spike there from Thomas Ofori to bring the Air Force back into the game by a point. 14-18. They trail by 4. The Ghana Army effected as a substitution. Frederick Kusi coming in to take out Tofik. Tofik out. Fred Kusi is in. Thomas with a serve for the armed forces. And the spike from Imoro blocked, but they'll go again. Again, it's him. He has been blocked and out though. A point for the Ghana Army. 19-14. Still a 5-point lead.
Very interesting game. Tete GHOne is watching from Kong. Welcome. Rash is watching from Italy.
Tell us where you're watching us from if you're with us on our live feed on YouTube. The spike blocked from Toji and a good block there from Benefo. And the Ghana Army have opened a 6-point lead now. 20-14.
Famous celebration in the volleyball circles there. We jump and you pump your fist in the air and say Foko.
Oh, that's a strong serve from Obing Emmanuel. It's a 5-point lead for the Ghana Army in the 4th set. John Boo on the serve for the Ghana Air Force. Received though by the new man Kusi and Imoro. Imoro serves the power pump. It's a pump if you ask me. Imagine a slap from Imoro.
Well, and he's a military man
I'm
as well.
telling you. Benefit with a good serve. Benjamin Mensah is in blocked again by guess who? Imoro. 22-15. Timeout called by the Air Force. I can hear in the stands, Ayeka. 22-15, the lead there for the Ghana Army. They are 3 points from the match point.
Yes, rightly so. And from what we've seen in the previous sets, once they've crossed the 20-point mark with such a deficit on the Air Force side, we can call the match done for the Ghana Army team. But again, we have some names in chat. Unfortunately, we may not be able to go through the entire chat though, but just get us your name. Perfect is from Teshi. She's watching us. Some people are asking questions I may not be able to answer, except the coaches of the various teams. Of course, Mukaila would have made a big difference for the Air Force team. He's not here. And we keep playing.
And the Air Force team will complain. They were hoping for a brush out. Brush out
Yes.
will not come their way.
If you ask me, it was a brush out, only unfortunately for the
And that's Benjamin Mensah. He lands a boom and a point there for the Air Force. 16-23. 16-23 it is for the Army. And the Air Force will throw on Augustine Jamra to try and rescue. He is on a rescue mission. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
It's a tall order though, if you ask me.
Benefit has set Imoro. It has been blocked though by John Boo. Benjamin Mensah. Mensah wins it there for
Comebacks are real.
the Air Force. 23-17. I told you the valid men. Mayday, mayday. Rescue mission support needed. And that is Fawaz.
We all forgot Fawaz, and
He comes on to remind you he's around.
yes, he puts the Ghana Army team on a match point.
Match game point for the Ghana Army. 24-17. Guess who is on a serve?
Al-Hassan
Imoro. He has been putting on a show here. And he's the man on a serve. But timeout has been called just in time by the Ghana Air Force.
Exactly. Rightly so. Abdullah Al-Hassan, you are watching us from Tamale. You're welcome to the game. And Escobar is watching us from Ekropong in the Eastern region. Felix Brakatu also watching us from Asing Basufi Ningo. Interesting. Wright is watching us from Dansoman. Abdul Kadir. Hey. Kadir there. My playmate watching us from the US of A. Your team is leading actually. They are leading in the set and they are leading also in this set by
on a break. Let's get to
point.
it now. Imoto with a serve. It has been received though. And the Air Force will attack through Benjamin. The Army on the attack now. Oh, that was a poor one from Fawaz. The set from Fawaz was a poor one.
It was a bump set.
Yeah.
And this is the more reason why the Liberals come to replace the middle blockers. because most of them are not good with their passing and these defensive works.
So it's still match point 18-24. Airforce on a serve. Good one though. And there it is from Aminu.
Successfully completes the revenge on Airforce. Wow. What a game of volleyball. You can see Daniel Benefo thanking his gods. And Aminu also. What a game of volleyball this has been. And the Ghana Army flag is afloat and hoisted high. Benghazi, what's your view? What do you think?
It's just an interesting scene and sight here. This one they say it's a sweet, sweet victory and revenge for the Ghana Army. They lost in the first game here, the championship, to the Ghana Air Force. And when it mattered most at the semi-final stage, they have won it. Revenge, beautiful revenge there for the Ghana Army, defeating their colleagues from the Air Force. It's been a friendly battle, but fierce as well. So it's all over here in the first semi-final game for the men. Ending Ghana Army 3, Ghana Air Force 1. Tell you what, we have one more game coming up in the men's semi-final that will involve the prison service, and there they are, and the Ghana Police Service. And that, of course, my colleague Jones Aji, together with my man Cornelius, run by commentary of that game, coming up in no time. But of course, this game has seen the Ghana Air Force come up tops as the winners. Sorry, the Ghana Army. Hey, forgive me. Forgive me, I repeat. I am sorry.
We would have some Army officers visiting us as commentary position.
Please, I am very, very sorry. So winning there, the Ghana Army getting this win over the Air Force. So they have made it to the finals on Sunday. Waiting whether either the Ghana Police or the Ghana Prison Service for the finals on Sunday. That's it from us in here. My name is Benjamin Yamo Benghazi. Handing over now to my colleague Joel Echampong.
All right, so it's all over here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. The men are now being separated from the boys, and obviously it is the Ghana Army that is sailed through to the finals of this one. Air Force, unfortunately, cannot see the light. They said they were going to fly high, but unfortunately they could not. And so I'll be gathering thoughts of the captain of the Ghana Army side. They have sailed through to the finals. Who are they going to face? Remember, the Ghana Police Service is up against the prisons in the next game that is coming up pretty shortly. Congratulations. Just want to find out from you, what should we expect as you go into the final?
You know, this is the fourth time of playing SVC, and Ghana Army men, we've never played in the final before. So we're going to the final. I'm very happy, and it's going to be very massive.
This had to go down to the wire, because you thought you were going 3 straight sets until they also had to come back.
Yeah, you know, Ghana Air Force is not a small team. Ghana Air Force, when you talk of Ghana volleyball, Ghana Air Force is one of the best teams. So you can't just defeat them just like that. But we thank God we're able to come back to take the 3-1.
What should those watching you from Birmingham and all the bases expect from you on Sunday?
On Sunday, we are telling them that Ghana Army men, we are playing final. So we are expecting massive crowd here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the captain of the Ghana Army team, who've now sailed through to the finals. And I've got the coach here. Today, he was not all smiles. He was serious about it, and he meant it. And obviously, they've now sailed through. So I think this is a sigh of relief for you, coach. You did mention it, but it had to go down to the wire. I mean, at a point in the third set, were you expecting that they were coming all out because they had to win that?
Yeah, in volleyball, third set is the most dangerous set, because if you take the first 2 sets and you are going in for third set, if complacency slightly fall in, it means we are going to lose the game. But due to cycling of the players, they were able to withhold with the 4th set and come out victorious.
What should we expect on Sunday? Are you ready for any of the teams, Prisons, Police, any of them?
I don't care who wins this the match, upcoming match. Like beginning of the match, I told you, beginning of the tournament, I told you the Army men team can never be ruled out in Ghana volleyball. And we will be at the finals, whether good or bad, we will still be at the finals, and we are at the finals now. I don't care who is coming. We are ready for any team that comes. And we are more determined to win this tournament because we've never won it, especially the men before. We've been third twice, but this time we are going to compete the gold or silver. But I'm for gold.
But then it tells me you were okay with officiating because you were complaining about the fact that the referees did not really, officiate most of the games that your ladies even played.
I cannot say officiating was 100%, but if I am to rate officiating today, I must give about 85% to the officiating. I think it's one of the best I've seen in this tournament.
So what should, a lot of your fans who are watching from home, what should they expect come Sunday?
Like I said, we don't talk much. The ground decide. We are waiting for whoever we meet on Sunday. Then we'll do the work on the ground. But tell command, like the military, Army High Command, that we know they were watching the match. I had a few calls from our leadership, the command, the Chief of Army Staff, the Director G7, GD Training and Ops. They were all in the ops room watching this particular match. So we couldn't afford to lose it. And we cannot be beaten twice in the one particular tournament. Like I told you the first time, we are ready. And we've come to stay. Like I told you, the trophy will not leave the soils of Ghana. And it has come to pass. And I'm telling you, I can't promise you that we are going to take the trophy. But I am for win.
All the best then. All right, he says he can't promise that they're going to lift the trophy, but he is for win. That's the story here. And that first semi-final game between the Ghana Army men and Air Force men. So it was Ghana Army who's now sailed through to the final. Semi-final also from the Prisons. They are coming up against their opponents who also poised for action. They are defending champions. I'm talking about the Ghana Police team. They are facing the Prisons in this one. Going up against the policemen is going to be a tall order. And we know the route with which you guys came into this tournament. What's this going to be? This is the defending champions you're coming up against.
It's going to be hard. It will be 50-50. They are tough. We are also tough. So, but the league, they beat us. So this time around, as I said yesterday, the Navy beat us. And we came for a revenge match and we beat them back. So today too, we have the confidence that we are going to beat them.
It was an upset that you guys caused in defeating the Navy team. Nobody has caused such an upset in the tournament yet. And you think you can do that against the defending champions?
Yes, we'll do it. We'll score them. Yeah.
What should we expect? What will the scoreline be?
Maybe 3-2 or 3-1.
All the best.
Thank you.
All right, 3-2 or 3-1, he says. That is for Ghana Prisons. But what's it going to be for the Ghana Police team? They are defending champions. I've got the captain here, very confident that they will be winning. I don't know what he has up their sleeves this afternoon. Ghana Army is through. Ghana Army looks very confident. They said they don't care who wins this one. They are waiting. Ghana Police Service, you are defending champions 3 times going into this one. What should we expect?
Yeah, you should expect Ghana Police in the finals because we want to set record in this. We want to do the hat-trick way. In this tournament, in this competition, we want to be the first team to win 3 times consecutively. That's what you have to expect from us. So we are going to win and be in the finals.
You saw how they played against the Navy yesterday. It was an upset. The Navy didn't expect that Prisons was going to win. We knew how the Prisons came in. What lessons did you pick from their game against the Navy yesterday?
You see, from our game and from our mindset from the beginning of the tournament, we have made a decision that we are not going to underrate any team. We respect every team, so we are going to face them boot for boot. We are going to face them seriously. We are going to win them.
And should you go into the finals, you know you're confident against the Army?
Our police team, they already told you, we are the University of Ghana Volleyball. So we are confident that we are going to win.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
All right. So you heard from the Ghana police team. He says they are the University of Ghana Volleyball. I don't know where that came from, but University of Ghana Volleyball, let me find out from the prisons whether they know the University of Ghana Volleyball and whether they've gone to study from them anyway. He says they are the University of Ghana Volleyball. That's what the police captain is saying, and you're coming up against them. Against all odds, we've seen you come, how far you have come into this competition. Do you think that you have what it takes to face the defending champions?
It's true, they are defending champions, but we are in for them. As you know, yesterday I told you already that we are coming to pick the cup, and we'll take it home.
What's really
Yes, it's true. Truly, the competition, the way they organize it is very, very nice. But the only thing I will say is the way people came in to support. I was very happy because if you watch, we've never witnessed this thing with some before. So we thank you. If only you can continue that way with us, with the league, you support with the league, it will be very good. Because you see, we play outdoor all the time. So in case if we can support, and we get it in a week or league matches within the month, we get it once in a month to help. May God bless you.
But what should your fans expect in this game?
We are taking the cup home. We are taking it home. The cup is for us. We'll take it home.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
That is, it's going to be an interesting game here. It says they are taking the cup home. They are coming up against a team that says they are the University of Ghana Volleyball. Let me find out from the coach of the police service team and also what he makes of this one. Kochi, your captain said you are the University of Ghana Volleyball. It seems you are schooling a lot of people when it comes to volley here. But then against the prison side that came into the competition through a window where obviously a particular team could not make it, and they are causing an upset. You think you have what it takes to stand their weight?
Yeah, you know, the prisons team has been, they were before our biggest rivals in volleyball those days. So that tradition has continued. So when we meet them, it is most of the time tougher than the Army and the Air Force teams because they used to have a very good team and police also had a very good team. So we have been bitter rivals for a very long time. So when we are playing prisons, it is always tough, but we are always victorious. And we are optimistic that we are getting to the finals. I've been telling you since day one that the police team, we are picking this trophy for IGP.
It seems everybody is picking the trophy, but then what one thing would you say that, you've picked from their game that they played yesterday against the Navy?
You know, their team, they've beefed up their team with some other players from different teams. So their team has become tougher than before. So we've seen their game plan. We've mounted strategies to beat them in this match and get to the finals. We've promised our big men we are going to get to the finals and bring the trophy back to the police headquarters. So we've mounted a strategy. We are going to counter and win the match for Ghana Police.
All the best, coach. All right, so that's it. With summing up the views of both coaches and players going into this game. This is the penultimate one. This is what we've obviously been waiting for, the big one. Ghana Police against the Ghana Prisons. Who next to face their counterpart, the Ghana Army, in the finals on Sunday? And obviously we'll know who will also be playing for the third position. Well, so I'll be handing over to the commentary position to take you through this particular game that we're bringing to you live in your homes on GHOne TV.